Hey everybody, Marshall123X here. Welcome to my weekly Dragon Ball Super podcast. I am joined once again by TheGeckoNinja.
Hello.
And today we are going to discuss the events of episode 83. Anything you want to start off with, Gecko?
Nope. Just let's go with what happened in the show.
Alright, so this episode was a little bit slower than others, and it's probably going to be like that for at least this episode and the next one. So not a whole lot was really disclosed. One thing I thought was interesting was Supreme Kai said there's actually 28 other planets in Universe 7 that have life on them.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of small. It's like out of the entire universe, and like 28 inhabitable planets.
Well, maybe when you think about the conditions in which life needs to exist, and the fact there's 12 other universes out there, that probably isn't.
But I mean, how big is an entire like single universe? Because I was like,
well, I don't know.
You know, based on what we know about our universe, it's vastly infinite.
That's true, but you got to realize this is
the fact that there's only 28. I would think there'd be like.
I think
maybe some billions.
Well, it's I'm sorry. He said mortal life, and I'm assuming he meant more like sentient life.
Oh, not like
well,
like
animal
life or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I consider animals sentient because they protect their own existence. But I'm saying like
ones that like I guess humanoid. I guess
like yeah. Well, sentient. That's like aware of its existence and that protects its existence. I mean, I know that sentience has like a definition, and mine may be
I guess
incorrect.
they mean ones that are smart enough to think like a human, I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess yeah. It's just like I said, I consider sentience anything that's aware of its existence and that protects its existence, outside of like instinct. But I think he meant like other planets probably have life on them, but like sentient life is probably what you need in a tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
we have wolves in this tournament, so wolf people. So I guess humanoid or something at some point.
And then Goku was
mortal life.
Right. He said mortal life in the dub I saw. So I equated that to like sentient.
Yeah. Well, they might equate mortal to, like kind of like humanoids that are like tribal that can think, create tools and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. Probably.
That's what Zamasu didn't like, because he said they were all evil. They kill and
by nature they're evil.
All right, let's move beyond this philosophical question. Always get sidetracked with stuff like this.
Oh, I mean, it's very much to go on this episode, so
yeah.
Goku brought up Monica again. I thought it was kind of funny, and we were just like, "Dude, shut up about it." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot about him. I was like, who the hell is Monica? I was like, oh, that guy.
Great nipple man.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because he's like, oh,
I forgot he was a character.
Right. Well, I mean, I would assume we probably won't see any more of him from here on out. I hear he's a more predominant character in the other Akira Toriyama manga with what's Bulma's sister's name?
Is it a separate manga? Or something?
Yeah, that's the one where Jocko came from. Space Police or whatever. It's an actual manga that's based in the Dragon Ball universe, but it's more of it's like Neko Majin, where it's like more comedic relief.
I did not know that there was like other like spin-offs.
Yeah, there's Dr. Slump, there's Neko Majin, there's the one that Jocko's from. Where do you think Jocko came from?
Thought he was just a character for the show, a new one.
No, he came from...
I didn't know he was an existing character. No wonder he knows, like, him and Bulma.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Bulma, I think Bulma shows up in that manga a couple times, too.
Interesting.
That's why she's so comfortable with treating Jocko like garbage.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. But,
that's interesting.
I heard Monica appears in that manga a few times. Then we see Vegeta, of course, being a good daddy, being such a good daddy that he's willing to mouth off to Beerus. He's like, well, if you have to insist on me being there, then you can talk to Bulma, not me. You know what I'm saying? I thought
I'm surprised Beerus didn't have anything to say to that.
Well, I mean, I think...
without revealing the true thing about the tournament.
Right. And it's like... Also, it's like he can't... At this point, his existence is on the line as well. So
Yeah.
I think he's smart enough to choose his words carefully with the people that are pretty much in charge of whether, well, not in charge, but are responsible of whether or not he lives or dies.
Yeah.
So, and Vegeta's one of the best bets he has at winning the
Well, I
tournament.
guess Vegeta can mouth off because now he's at god level.
Well, yeah, but again, like I said, I don't think we've seen like a lot of people like I know we're off subject again. A lot of people will say like, oh well, Beerus, Goku and Vegeta left Beerus in the dust, and I'm like, I really don't think so. I think Beerus,
Well, I'm sure Beerus can still kick their ass
yeah,
right now.
yeah, I think Beerus could sling him around a lot better than people think that he could.
Yeah.
It's just he hasn't had the opportunity. Well, he hasn't plot wise had an opportunity to, show
Have
off.
a reason to kill him.
Well, just show off his full strength, and I'm hoping that one day we'll get to see that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see Beerus get serious. I want to see Beerus fight.
Yeah.
But that's a topic for another day. Did you notice? Oh yeah, I thought the birthing process was hilarious.
I was like, okay, we all kind of figured that like Whis was gonna have like something to do with like having her be born, and then it was just like
he waved.
Goes in there, waves a little wand on there, and like, boop, she's born.
Yep, there we go, painless birth.
Like nobody really like was as surprised. They were just like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
They're like, hey, thanks. I might have babies more often.
I know. I was like,
that's pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of like it kind of devalues the process of birth, but and on the other hand, it's like, well, do you really want to go through that? So I mean, yeah, I guess it's the baby
was at full term, so like. Obviously, there was no dangers of taking it out of the womb.
It's just funny that it's just like,
yeah,
okay,
he just
born.
He just bamfed in the room and was like, all right, there's your baby.
Even wrapped in a blanket and everything.
Yep, all nice and warm.
And I must say, she's an adorable little baby.
Yes, she is a little onion.
The way they draw the little baby, just like the eyes and the mouth.
Yeah, just really
way it's drawn. She's really adorable.
Well, and I gotta say, this was a really good slice of life episode. Even though it wasn't a huge it wasn't like completely a slice of life, but it like had that slice of life feeling to it, and I like how Bala kind of shared Vegeta's dislike for certain people because like he sees Satan as annoying and he sees Yamcha as annoying and shit. So I mean, I know why he doesn't like Yamcha that much, just because it's this fucking old lady's ex-man, Nobody wants that guy poking around.
Why?
I mean, among other reasons, but like I feel like that's
what it seems like, right?
Yeah, it's a valid reason not to like Yamcha poking around and shit, because he shows up, eats, and he shows up just
is he kind of like a freeloader?
Well, I wouldn't even say that because supposedly from what I understand, is he does have a girlfriend, and at the end of Dragon Ball Z, the prologue, whatever it is. At that point, he is actually married to his girlfriend that we never see off screen.
Oh, he's married?
Not yet. I don't know if he's married in Super, but his girlfriend apparently just stays at home and cooks and cleans, and he has a pretty successful career coming off of his
baseball.
Off his baseball career. So he pretty much just lives in retirement, from what I understand.
It's kind of funny, just like a karate guy,
like a martial artist. Well, because he still does practice martial arts. He's just not a fighter anymore. He like according to what I read in.
So he doesn't. Does he bother even getting stronger?
No, he just keeps his skills sharp. He just
Yeah. It's kind of weird for a nomad guy at the beginning of Dragon Ball. He's just like nomad fighter.
Yeah, he was like a desert bandit
first and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You just don't care about fighting anymore, huh?
I mean, there's not really a need. Look at all the people around him. I mean, shit. It's like, whatever. I'm here if you need me, but I'm not gonna stress over shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like everything else, he's seen how Earth is in constant danger. He doesn't want to try and get stronger. At least Shinhan tries to get stronger.
And we see that in this episode, he was interested in entering the tournament. He would love to. He'd love to participate, but like, the problem is everybody realizes
such
that
a goofy reason too. He's like, I'm gonna show up right at the end like a cool guy.
Yeah, because like my participation's gonna fucking matter,
Seriously, unless he's fucking trained. What value is he gonna bring?
Right, exactly. I mean, I could see him being a filler spot, and I could see him.
I like how they're trying to make Krillin like he's gonna be stronger.
Yeah, I love it.
Because they're really worried about like how he can handle it.
Right, Goku has perfect confidence in him, and I think that's well warranted. And I think
Goku has a little bit too much confidence in winning without any real evidence. He's just like, it'll be fine.
Well, he knows Krillin better than anybody else. He's been friends with Krillin for fucking what? Like fucking
all of his life, I guess.
Well, since they were, I think they were what, 15 and 6? No, they were 12 and 13. That's right. Yeah.
12 and 13. Weren't they children?
No.
In Dragon Ball.
In Dragon Ball, Goku was 12.
Goku, how old was he? Was 12?
Yeah, and Krillin's like 1 year older than him. Yeah. They were 12 and 13 years old.
They're way too short to be 12. Goku was like a little kid.
Let me
look this up. I'm pretty sure because they were really short little kids.
Well, you got to realize they were, compared to Bulma, they seemed short because Bulma was a 16-year-old girl, and as we know, girls mature. Girls mature faster than boys do, so she, just taller and just by nature.
Well, I mean, how old was Goku when introduction of Z? He was like a teenager, right?
At the introduction of Z, he was 24.
Wait, what?
23 or 24, yeah. Well, but by the
beginning of Dragon Ball, he's 12. Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah, and
he's a tiny little 12-year-old.
Yeah, I mean that's just the art style.
He looks like he was like 8.
Yeah. Well, and the art styles changed too, because we look at Trunks and Goten. They're like 10 and 11, 12 years old, and they look a lot taller.
Insane. I thought he was younger than that. He looked really tiny.
Nope. He was 12 years old. Krillin was 13.
Yep.
And Bulma was 16. And I think at the beginning of Z,
he did look like a teenager.
Yeah, Goku was. He was either 20. He was in his early 20s because at the end of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it said like 23.
Yeah.
In Introduction to Z.
Yeah, because at the end of Dragon Ball, he was 18.
Yeah.
When he got married to Chi-Chi. And
well, how old is Trunks and Goten right now?
I don't know. I don't know that much. I think they're like 12.
They look about the age what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, I think they're about around 10 to 12 years old.
Yeah, that's the age I would think Goku would have been.
But yeah, the painless birth was hilarious. He just walked in and he's like, didn't say a word.
Her tummy was little again, and it's like, oh, baby's born.
Yeah. He just walked in, didn't say a word, waved his wand, was like, meow, 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 and fucking poof, there was the baby. After that,
so they were thinking about who to get next for the crew.
It's going to be Tien Shinhan. I mean, period.
Well, it sounds like it's Krillin, Tien, Master Roshi, they already consider. He's like, he has some tricky moves up his sleeve and stuff. Yeah, like, okay, cool. So he hasn't... Is he a strategist?
I mean, in Dragon Ball, he was the strongest man in the world, and not only that, he was. Yeah. He just really has a lot of fighting experience. He's like over 100 and something years old. He's picked up a few tricks over the years.
Well, hopefully they make them. I'm just glad that they're making these characters more relevant again.
Right.
Because the one thing I like about, like, say, shows like, say, Naruto is that every character, like, there's no irrelevant characters in the group. Every character is like super strong in their own way. They're able to contribute to fighting these bad guys.
Yeah, I guess so. I always thought Sakura.
Like in Dragon Ball, I always thought
Sakura was useless personally, but
she was until she got trained by
Tsunade. Yeah.
Tsunade, and now she fucking has like super strength and healing ability.
Yeah, just.
She knew
she can contribute. She can contribute. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying I always thought she was useless, but
people were saying that Sakura was like not really. She was always having to be saved or helped. Well, now, and even she saw that, and she's like, that's why she went to Tsunade, and then she became a fucking badass.
Well, the one thing I thought was funny was, spoiler alerts. Towards the end, when she learned what was the technique where she could store chakra into her third eye.
Yeah, like Tsunade does.
Yeah, she tried to say like, "Yo, now I'm on the same level as them." Like, you're nowhere fucking near, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't know.
In her own way, because she can do mass healing.
In her own way, she has super strength.
Well,
and healing.
She can do mass healing and stuff like that, but that's about it. She's a white mage, you know.
Well, white mage with like tank strength.
Yeah, with tank.
The thing is, the difference with ninjas with like super abilities is that they have these like unique abilities that make them powerful, but like very rarely do they use any kind of super strength. And super strength seems to be a good
asset
way to fight. Well, because they're still human, they can still take a cut from a sword or stabbed, so their skin can still be pierced.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of the technique can catch you or not.
Right. This sounds like
super strength is pretty powerful in the Naruto world.
Yeah. This sounds like the makings of a whole another podcast, if you ask me. But
the Naruto podcast. See you
right. See you Sunday. Anyway,
see you Thursday for Naruto's wedding.
There you go.
That's what's happening right now.
Oh yeah. I saw that. I saw Naruto asked Iruka to be his dad at the wedding. I was like, "Aw." Yeah. Anyway,
we should do a podcast about that because I want to talk about that stuff.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Stay tuned. Anyway, Gohan.
A new show now on your channel.
That's cool with me, dude. Gohan. I'm really liking Gohan's attitude towards this tournament right now. He seems like he seems like the way he should be. He's behaving the way I think Goku should be behaving. He's excited, but he's also worried, and he knows the weight of the situation.
He's smart about it.
Yeah, he knows the weight of the situation, but he seems to be like getting that anticipation for the fight, and I think it's because he's spent the last few years. It's a Saiyan blood, but he's also spent the last few years being a scholar, so it's like he's getting out of the house, he's getting active again, and it's sort of like I equate it to like somebody who just got out of college. And
but the thing is, when he was a kid, he didn't like to fight.
Yeah.
So the fact that he likes it now that he's older, kind of shows like it might be the Saiyan blood.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the Saiyan.
Because he never liked fighting when he was a kid.
Yeah.
He always avoided it. He was always scared.
Well, yeah, and also
the only reason he was super powerful is because he had to finally go and let his rage.
Yeah, they call that rage boost or whatever.
Yeah.
Or in Trunks.
So somehow for him to win this fight, he's gonna have to get super pressed.
I mean, yeah, I really think he should train a little bit with Whis personally, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna I don't think that's gonna happen before the tournament because we only got like 40 hours.
40 hours.
Oh man, what else was in the episode besides the slice of life and?
They can't use senzu beans.
Can't use senzu beans. Yeah, that's one thing. We said that'd probably be cheating, but I would double check.
And Varys was like, take them secretly, and he's like, Varys,
don't be a prick.
He's like, what?
Yeah, he could always tie.
So any cheating on the spot, your universe to be destroyed.
That sucks. Senzu beans are a miracle drug. We did see in the
so they better find a mage fighter.
Yeah.
Dende can't fight.
Right. He's the guardian of the earth. Whatever that means at this point.
Yeah,
what does that fucking mean? I don't know anymore.
At this point, Goku is the guardian of the earth.
Right. It's like Dende's just sitting up there fucking just like, man, what do I do? It's like, who am I?
What am I doing? What am I guarding?
Exactly. And Popo was like, yeah, Kami kind of came to that fucking conclusion at one point too. He took a pottery.
Go pottery.
Yeah, took a pottery. I mean, it's a free house, so whatever.
Yeah.
So in the episode preview, the next episode preview, we see Krillin going through some kind of test or gauntlet with Gohan and even Goku at the end there too.
And it looked like Gohan was actually struggling with him. So
a little bit. Yeah.
They said he was training secretly. I was like, oh snap!
Yeah. You know what I think was funny is I was getting into a conversation with a buddy of mine, and he's like, I don't see Krillin being that strong or whatever. And I said, you know what? That's the thing. Krillin's whole skill set capitalizes on the fact that people will underestimate him.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Like his Kienzan, that's a one-shot kill, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? If that hits you, it's over with.
Depending on how strong you are.
No. According to maybe don't quote me on this, But according to an interview,
Did he not throw it at Cell's neck?
that
and it
was
just
a
broke?
that was a filler episode. That was a filler point in the manga that didn't happen.
What happened in the manga?
What happened in the manga? He didn't
Like,
throw
did-
the.
did
He
he-
didn't
did
even
he
throw
not throw
the.
it?
He didn't even throw it. He was.
Oh, okay. So it was just added
In
in
fact,
there to
Cell-
prove how
he-
strong he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he rushed Cell and Cell fucking broke his neck with a single
Okay.
kick. Yeah, tambourined him, but as a
He
tambourine.
pretty much tambourine me.
Yeah, just like Bridge, I love him, but he got tambourine. Yeah, according to, I believe, in an interview with Akira Toriyama, that Krillin is actually very strong, and that
That's good.
he above everybody else has the potential to defeat almost any opponent aside from opponents that can regenerate, such as Boo and Cell. The only reason why he didn't defeat Frieza, Nappa, or anybody else was just for the writing's sake. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of producers.
He did cut Frieza's tail, right?
Yeah, exactly. And had that connected and hit Frieza, he'd be dead.
Yeah,
That'd be
really
it.
kill him.
Yeah.
One thing
I
that makes
saw-
sense of that is that when they were doing the visual test for Krillin fighting,
The kicker guy.
what's his name?
I don't know. Lavender?
Was it Lavender? Was it
was it-
Lavender? Yeah, Lavender.
No, it was not Lavender. Lavender was the poison guy.
Oh,
I don't.
well, the guy that kicks,
Yeah, the kicker.
the first guy that fought Boo.
Yeah,
in
the kicky fox guy.
Yeah. They were doing a visual battle or whatever. I guess assessing like
It's like
since they
game.
know Krillin's fighting style so much, they're gonna see like how he can handle it.
I
The
equated
fact
it.
that he was holding his own pretty well.
I mean,
in that,
yeah, he struggled. I mean, the guy was struggling.
My first thought when they showed that, I was like, okay, nice like way to like kind of give us a mock fight for
Mhm.
Krillin.
Yeah,
You
Krillin
just
got
have a
him.
visual one.
Yeah, Krillin.
He got in some good hits. He had some good ways of like tricking
Yeah, like he had
his opponent. Like he had the solar flare. He was like doing
multiform,
the after image. Yeah,
multiform after image. Yeah, exactly. You know, and that's the kind of
it's
stuff.
like he had a lot of tricks to
Yeah,
help him in that fight.
exactly.
Just that he just didn't have the power to
he didn't have the output.
finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, I think that's what Krillin best capitalizes off of is people underestimating him, and he'll use these
He knows
techniques.
how to use his.
Yeah.
He knows how to use the tricks to
Yeah.
his advantage.
And in fact, in as
More of like a desperation move, really, to me.
yeah, well, no, it's just it's
Well,
part
I mean,
of
it's a
his skill set.
survival move. I mean,
Well, think about in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, when you make a human build, that's actually one of the best ways you can do it is make a striking human build, and
Yeah.
you use like
but I mean, there a lot of them are just moves to like distract the enemy or trick
yeah
them.
to make openings basically for critical
Yeah.
attacks. So multiform, solar flare, fucking Kienzan, you're dead.
Hmm.
But yeah, and then we see at the very end of the clip, we see Goku standing off with Krillin, and then him going Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna kill Krillin.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, exactly. I was like, you're gonna fucking murder that poor little guy. No, but
I was like, this is-
I think
well,
that's
because he did that when they first trained, and he was in that little suit. I was like, Goku, don't turn Super Saiyan Blue. He's not gonna handle that.
well, and maybe Krillin thinks he can handle it. That's why Goku did it.
Krillin needs to know his limitations.
I mean, it's about pushing your limits too. I mean, like I said, we'd
Well,
never
there's a difference between pushing and just fucking
Killing
standing
yourself.
in front of a truck.
right. I suppose, but I feel like
Yeah.
if that's the
It's like,
case,
like me, it's like I want to get stronger. I'm gonna stand in front of this truck
truck
in the
and let it
freeway.
hit me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
if I can survive it, I'm strong.
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Pretty much. You can dodge Super Saiyan Blue. You can dodge.
You can dodge anybody. It's if you can dodge Super Saiyan Blue, you can dodge a fox guy
Pretty
that
much damn
kicks.
near anything.
But
yeah.
But if
I
Krillin,
like the idea that he might be a good fighter.
yeah,
in this.
but if Krillin willingly invites Goku to use Super Saiyan Blue, I think that says a lot about his confidence and how it's grown.
Well,
That's
we
all.
saw how that worked when he said, "Punch me with
Punch
all
me!"
your strength." It's like you mean.
Yeah, but
I was like, "All right, I'm surprised you survived that."
hey, kudos. Nobody else would have.
Yeah.
Any other human would have been splattered.
It looked like he
Oh
did.
man, is there anything else?
Krillin was knocked out. He had a big old fucking
whelp
whelp
on
on his face.
I mean, whatever. Krillin's good at
Surprised
taking
he
hits.
didn't need a sense of being for that.
Krillin's good at taking hits, dude.
Apparently.
Yeah, he'll take it
Also
like a
good at
boss.
dying.
Hey, Goku and Krillin have died the exact same amount of times.
Have they?
Yep.
No.
Oh, I think Krillin's died one more time than Goku. Now I think about it, but yeah.
Alright.
They literally.
I just hope I just want to see him fight again.
Right, and I know
See if he can actually do something.
Yamcha's only died once, I think.
I like how Bridge keeps making him out like that he keeps dying. Well, he did. Well, I guess he didn't die, but they saved him in time when he got his gut.
When Dr.
speared through by
Zero
the
speared
android.
him, yeah.
Yeah, through the gut.
Right.
I mean, he was pretty much dead at that point.
Yeah, it wouldn't. Few more minutes, dude, and it'd been over with.
He would have bled out. Yeah.
Right. Well, his lung was collapsed too. 'Cause he got him like
left of it.
yeah.
I mean, he had his fucking fist through his chest. I'm pretty sure
Right.
there was maybe half a lung left in
At
there.
least it's not as bad as getting your head popped off.
Oh yeah, God.
That was great.
Yeah,
All right.
they couldn't show that in the anime.
Nope, that was a little too much.
Yeah.
No, you can't see it on TV. You'll have to open a book if you want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Well, that seems about it. There wasn't a whole lot else to talk about in the episode. You got anything you want to tag on the end there?
Nah. It's pretty much what happened in the episode.
Yeah,
it was just kind of like a, what are we gonna do? Oh, the baby's born.
Hey, the baby's.
Oh, what about the baby's name?
Oh yeah, Bala. Yeah.
Bola. It's like Bulma and Vegeta together.
Yeah, Bala. And
was it Bra in the English?
I think
dub?
the English dub calls her Bra, but I believe she was always Bala.
Okay. Well, you
I
know,
mean,
different names for
yeah, different names for different dubs.
Because Krillin is Kuririn, right?
Krillin. Well, no, it's still Krillin, but the Japanese.
Krillin is spelled with R's or something like that.
Well, yeah, I think. Don't quote me on this. The Japanese L, I don't believe exists in their.
Like I remember in
they don't have
in
a
the English
sound.
Dragon Ball.
They don't.
Because I remember in the English Dragon Ball, when the androids were scanning the heroes and they showed Krillin, it was spelled Kuririn.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that what it's actually spelled?
Yeah, that's how it's spelled because in
yeah, they don't have an L.
They don't have L in their alphabet.
Well, that's why they're all like, I like you.
Yeah.
Like
There's very little L's, and when they say L, because they never say it, it comes out as R. So that's why it says Kuririn, you know what I'm saying, or Kurillian, or something like that.
They know how to say an L?
Yeah, they put a lot of emphasis on it. Like
I like you.
Right, I like you.
Like.
McDonald Doodle.
They're trying to make the L sound, basically.
Yeah, as an example, go watch Black Lagoon, and
it's like Toblerone when he says his work. He says "work."
Yeah,
with the V.
Right. Go watch Black Lagoon, and the Japanese or the English sub.
Or like us Mexicans, when we can't say the letter J, we say hey. or V, we can't say V.
You can't.
You say B. No, because like when you say DVD, it's DBD. Yeah. That's why
You're
like
fucking
a lot
right.
of Mexicans that say my name like yeah. Well, I don't want to say my name.
Right. DVD.
DVD.
Let's go down and rent DVD. Oh my god.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I didn't even think about that, but it's like there's certain
that.
words we can't. There's certain words that certain.
I noticed that when I lived in the South, that people pronounce things differently. Like instead of saying wasp, they say warsp. Warsp, yeah. But like real like jawy like warsp. And instead of water,
so it's interesting.
Yeah, water. They say water. But yeah. But I think that's about it. But before we go, guys, I want to tell you about our new thing we're going to start doing called our Comment Spotlight. Starting next week at the end of every podcast, we'll spotlight a comment or comments that stand out to us on this video and all preceding videos. The spotlight for the comments, or comments that we like, we'll spotlight them at the end of every podcast. So I want to encourage you guys to head on down to the comments section. Tell us your thoughts, ideas, or even any questions you might have had for this week's podcast or about the episode itself.
Yeah, it's got to be about the
Yeah,
episode.
don't ask like, hey, what's for, you know?
Yeah, the comment is about like your
Right.
thoughts about the episode.
Yeah, or any questions.
That we just reviewed.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
read them out and
Keep it
give our
relevant.
thoughts.
Keep it relevant, and
Yeah.
that's about the only rules. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Definitely share it with your friends, and Gecko, check out his various social media and YouTube channels.
Check out
Guide
Guide to
You-
Gamers Play. We just released a episode of the Splatoon 2 Global Test Fire.
Yeah, I need to go watch that myself too. Heard it's a good one,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
they're also playing Breath of the Wild too. Check that out. But other than that, there's not much else to say. I want to thank you all for joining us once again this week, and we will see you next time. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.